Well, this is your boy Walter Lundy again with www.regionalitservices.com. I told you I had to miss the first half of my morning today because I got to go to court to dispute a ticket that I was given for no seatbelt, which I did have my seatbelt, and they won't let you just schedule your court date over the phone. You actually have to go downtown and actually schedule your court date downtown at the courthouse. And this is not even my court appearance to dispute the ticket. This is just me coming down here to schedule a court date in order to dispute the ticket, which I don't see why we shouldn't be able to do it over the phone. On top of that, I had to spend $7 for parking. Being self-employed, it also meant it cost me the first half of my appointments for today. I asked the officer if he could just go back and review the tape in his car, and he clearly see that I had on my seatbelt. As you know, in these modern cars, if you don't put on your seatbelt, it'll just keep dinging the whole time, making it nearly impossible to drive without your seatbelt. But, you know, I have to spend my money, the gas and the time and the missed work for driving down here to just set up an appointment. I'm not even going to be able to dispute the ticket today. This is just to come back to court. An officer may or may not show up. And if he doesn't show up, they'll dismiss the ticket. If he does show up and they have the tape, they'll see that I was clearly wearing my seatbelt. So that'll be 2 missed days of work, which could have been resolved at the scene. I'm downtown Dallas. I'm here in downtown Dallas at the courthouse. I know a lot of my friends are from Florida. So a lot of you are not familiar with the downtown Dallas area or haven't got a chance to see it. So I'm gonna just let y'all see a little bit of it as I walk over here to the courthouse. I just parked right here now. I'm making my way over to the courthouse. Here downtown Dallas, which is 2014 Main Street here in downtown Dallas is where the courthouse is located. But I figure, at least since I'm missing a day of appointments, I can plug our website and plug our services. So at least we can try to make some advertisement out of missing a day of work. And those of you who are not familiar with our website, it is www.regionalitservices.com is the website. We provide professional technology assistance, computer repair, IT services. We are also a domain registrar, and you can register your .coms, .net, and all your other domains via our web service. Protect your brand. If you have a brand or a product that you sell, if you're unable to take online transactions, you can do that via our website. How's it going? You see down here, one of our downtown Dallas here, they have a lot of the little bird scooters. These are the Lime scooters right here, as you can see. People use these to get around downtown here in Dallas. They're actually pretty fun, and they're actually pretty convenient for getting around. I actually can get around downtown Dallas faster on one of those scooters than I can via car because of all the one-way streets. I actually may jump on the scooter here a little bit later. But I want to push you guys and girls, all you businessmen and women, if you got an idea, product, a service, a blog, everybody should have a side hustle. And if you got one, you need to be able to take online transactions. There used to be a saying that cash is king. That no longer holds true. Your card is king now. Most people carry around their debit cards. If you have your site set up to be able to take online transactions, if you have a product or a service, all that person needs to do is pull your site up via their smartphone, and they can make the transaction there. And that via their credit card, debit card, what have you. Here I'm here at downtown Dallas, as y'all can see. I'm about to step here in the courthouse here in a second. But I wanted to plug my website in the meantime, which is www.regionalitservices.com. We provide professional technology assistance, computer repair, IT services, domain registration. And if you got a question that may or may not be something you think we can address, go ahead and give us a call or send us an email, or you can do it via our website using the link Contact Us. As y'all can see, I'm right here, downtown Dallas, at the courthouse, about to go dispute a seatbelt ticket that I got last week, which has cost me $7 for parking the first half of my appointments for today, and it's going to cost me another day when I come down to the court. I don't know why you're unable to schedule you're unable to set up your court date over the telephone instead of taking a whole day out of your time to come down here, go in front of the judge just to set the court date. So I don't get it. That seems a little inefficient and a little unfair to me, because the officer still has the option to show or not show up at the actual court date. So, and which I did ask the officer to review the tape when he pulled me over, and he'll clearly see that I did have my seatbelt on, and I did not take my seatbelt off until he was coming towards the car, so that I could take my driver's license, so that I could reach in my pocket and get my driver's license to have for me and show up at the window. Otherwise, I did have my seatbelt on. But I figure I could make lemonade out of lemons and at least do a little bit of advertising for our services. A lot of people really can use our services, but not aware of their need for our services. But you really can benefit from our product and services. If you got a product idea, a service, a blog, you breed dogs, you cook, you bake, you have a bodyguard service, you're an actor, whatever, you want to get your resume online, even your name.com is something you want to protect, because you got to understand there's a lot of people out there with the same name. So that can get swallowed up real quick if you don't register your name.com. I have my first to last name.com registered, as well as my username registered. I was thinking about using that as a website to park my resume, but so far I haven't. I want to show y'all what's cool. They actually ride Segways down here downtown. How you doing there? I can't complain. They're keeping the street safe down here in downtown Dallas. As you see, they're getting around here on Segways. But I want y'all to, I'm going to step here in the courthouse in a second, so I'm going to have to get off live. But I did want to plug my website. If y'all haven't visited the website, y'all not following us on the Facebook page, as well as following us on all other social media, please do so as well. If you are following us, invite a friend to follow us. We do have a group. I have not updated as much as I should, but I will get back on that. And here's why I put in a lot of little tech tidbits, freebies, and a little inside information for those that give us support, and by following the group and following the page. Thank y'all, and I will touch bases with you guys and girls a little bit later after I get my business handled. Since I did not get to schedule any appointments for this morning, I am trying to make up by doing a little bit of advertisement and plugging the website. So for those of you who are already using our services, thank you for all the support. Those of you who are not, go ahead, look at our page and get familiar with our products and services, as well as if you got that brand or idea you want to protect, register your domain via our website. That website is www.regionalitservices.com. Yeah, I'm going to get on those scooters later on if it doesn't rain. I like to get on those scooters, ride around, and pass out my business cards, especially on the uptown end of Dallas, because that is where you have most of your business personnel, your lawyers, doctors, those types. They like to lunch and dine in that area. A lot of your corporate people. So Anyways, I'm going to go ahead in here and get my court on. I still think that's unfair that I have to miss 2 days of work, you know, to prove myself, to prove what could have been proven if the officer would have just reviewed the tape in his car. Now it's going to cost me 2 days of work, being self-employed, wearing all of the hats. That really hits me hard. Anyways, I'm going to step off here in the courthouse, 2014 Main Street, Dallas. Thank y'all. Go visit the website. Make sure if you are following, if you're not following, go ahead and follow. If you are following, invite somebody. That again is www.regionalitservices.com.